Oh, don't bang me.
Footy Club on Hills Radio 88.9, the best in Hills Sports.
Yes, indeed, you are on Hills Radio 88.9 FM back here at Gumeracha Oval, and the second half has just commenced a minute ago, and Gumeracha adding one behind, so they now stretch the lead to 20 points after they led 7-6 to 4-6 at half time. Now they're 7-7 to 4-5. Sorry, it's the margin.
Big Jock McClay kicks the ball forward for Birdwood, as Mumford had the opening shot to start us in this third term. Pistols, I was just having a bit of think during that half-time break. I've got to say that first half, probably one of the best team performances I've seen on Call of the Wild this year, just across the board from Gumeracha.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said during the call, especially in defence, they're just looking for each other. They're backing up their persistence. As you said, the second efforts have been fantastic. As Big Jock McClay takes the mark for the Roosters, quickly moves the ball forward to a teammate in the centre of the square.
Simon Muster.
So Muster looking, can Gumeracha, only kick one goal, kicking towards the Mount Gould end of the first term. Can they improve with that as Muster drives the ball deep in defence? Once again, the regimental Gumeracha defence are there, and they work it out with ease for the agency of Cam Redden. Puts the ball in there towards the wing area, clubroom side. Big Mumford coming in. Oh, he takes...
Took himself out.
Benji Barton would have been like a mosquito on a bull elephant there, and he's actually drawn a free kick as Big Mumford came in and perhaps made him...
He's stumbling around, Big Mummy. I don't know if he's in the best shape.
Damaged something, hasn't he, in that collision? A little bit hobbling there.
Maybe he's knocked himself slightly out a bit. He's a bit dazed. Big Mummy. We'll keep an eye on that.
He's not the jelly legs, that's for sure, Golders. Here's a chance for the Roosters through Scott Friend. Gives it to Jock McClay in turn, gives the 1-2 gap to Friend in the pocket, sets sails towards the top of the goals.
Chisel.
Could this be a great finish? No, unfortunately, last minute it's bounced and hit the post, but a great build-up there through the agency of Scotty Friend.
Yeah, so Big Mummy's in the hands of trainers here. He's just trying to, regain his composure a bit, see if he can run in a straight line. Let's keep an eye on him.
Meanwhile, Prowse has worked the ball out wide, comes to a teammate there, ends up here with Remy Detot, drives it forward.
Oh, good mark, chest mark.
Good mark under pressure there, taken for Gumeracha.
Bill Gilbert, is it? No.
Dylan Gilbert,
no. We'll have to find out who this player is. There's quite a few buns and also long hairs in this Gumeracha player.
All the flavour of the Mudfie out here.
But Big Mummy's just slightly, stumbling around a little bit. There. In that collision near the interchange bench for Gumeracha.
So Gumeracha 4 minutes in to the second half. They set the ball on its way. It's across the face and through for a minor score. So Gumeracha move on to 7-8, leading Birdwood 4-6 here.
Birdwood would be looking to keep that margin to around the 4-goal margin, I reckon, at three-quarter time, Pistol, with this breeze.
Could be right, as we're joined in here by a European Wasp who's flying in to see what's going on. And I must say thank you very much to the Gumeracha...
well, there's a reason why the European Wasp is in here.
Yeah, because half-time it's like a feast. Thank you to Ian Carpenter, our pre-match guest, and he's brought as Goldie said, it's like a banquet in here, so thank you very much. It's Ben Hannah, close to the boundary line. Just going quickly around the grounds, a couple of scores. Half-time, Mount Lofty 4-6, leading Mount Market 3-7.
Okay.
Alka Valley 8-7, leading Achunga 7-2. So a couple of close games there throughout today's round of Hills.
And Blackwood also playing Loberthorne. Blackwood should be winning that one quite comfortably.
You'd expect so. So as the Wasp has eluded us, so he's out the door.
Big Mummy's in the ruck here, so we'll see how he goes in this contest.
So a bit of push and shove. So it's Big Mumford got rid of
he did that well, Big Mummy. Oh, he did that brilliantly to Hannah.
champagne football there. The big Mumphy, Goldie called it great ruck work against Jed Russell. Got him out the way, and then Ben Hanna just grabbing the ball, and as he does, that always a classy finish.
He's fine, Big Mummy.
So the all-important first goal of the second half coming to Gumeracha through the agency of Benny Hanna. Just stretches their advantage, 8-7 to 4-6. 5.5 minutes gone, third term on Call of the Wild. Trust you're enjoying it on 88.9 FM, or else live streaming us around the world, and also the highlights on Hills Footy Flicks.
It just looks like a happy team at Gumeracha, doesn't it?
They're a happy team at Gumeracha, that's for sure.
Just good signs compared to previous years, that's for sure.
Yes, that's right. They've won the last 2 wooden spoons, so certainly a big improvement this year, and a vital game here, as we said pre-match. Both having a similar run home, so to get a break on Birdwood at the end of this game would be very advantageous to the Northern Magpies, Goldie, that's for sure.
So back in the middle, Birdwood 4-6, Gumeracha 8-7. Bit of a breeze going towards the entry gate end. It's been the scoring end all term, and that's the all match, and that's the end Gumeracha are going to in this third term. Birdwood will be looking to keep it around that 4-goal margin as they head into the final break, give themselves still a chance. In the meantime, it's Northern Magpies up and about, clearing kick from the middle of the ground. From forward, goes towards the half-forward flank. It's a mark there by Big Jock McClay. He's been good in the last couple of quarters. Fraser de Kock took a good mark in that second term on his left boot, pops it up towards the goal square. Who's down there? Off hands, chance for the Roosters. It's a goal. I reckon it will give it to Jared Jones.
I think it is Jared Jones, the little fella who got around him.
A textbook's crumbing goal there, and good work by Jock once again involved. And also involved with forward. And end result will give it to Jared Jones with the crumbing goal.
So 8-7 to 5-6, and the Roosters just claw back within, certainly not out of the game by far, but they just struggle with the afternoon to kick consecutive goals. So they'll be certainly looking for a follow-up here. As I gather in the centre will be Muster up against Matt Taylor. And they go, no one really won the ball, so it comes down once again.
Clearing kick from the Roosters out towards the half-forward flank.
Bound.
Offhand, so, and Gumeracha should clear here out towards the wing.
I think it was Benny Towell on that occasion, driving the ball along the boundary line and just touched over the boundary line.
5-6 to 8-7. Good game of footy.
Wing position here, and once again the sun continuing to shine here as it starts to move over Mount Gould. 19
points the margin. Good game of football. 5th spot riding on the outcome, you'd feel, for this one. And, the Gumeracha, here's a chance. Danny Leith, is it? Kick inside attacking 50. Front position there was Matters.
When it mattered, he was in front this time,
That's
Goldie.
it.
So Tommy Matters handballs it off to Benji Barton. The back pocket drives him back along the half-back flank towards Bound. He takes the mark and seeks to move it on quickly towards half-forward flank. Big Jock, putting into big strides and takes the big mark. Out on the members' pavilion side, he chips the ball back inside, finds Brett McLean. Haven't called much of him this afternoon as he tries the ball wide. Good defence once again. The Gumeracha big praying man to Sarah Taylor. Left a little man Hannah with a sweeping handball. Trying to find a teammate there.
Running out of the
running
fence.
Out of the fence. Bursting through there was Cam Muster. Drives the Roosters back into attack.
Jared Jones.
The ball there. It's got to be called by Adam Bound.
Yep, Bound, sorry.
Boundy puts it out wide. Chance once again wheeling around and having a shot there.
Right to the line, good mark. Last line of defence.
Gumeracha defence, as was mentioned all afternoon, holding firm. Puts it out there to Benny Towell, who drives him further forward towards the wing.
Big Mummy.
Lumbering out, seems to have recovered. It's Big Mumford.
Hands weren't quite on there.
Good work back there by Gumeracha as the ball comes back here to... Matt heavily there as he kicked the ball. Ball comes out into Bound once again.
Under pressure, Gumeracha persisting.
By Wood, I think it is.
Danny Leith circling.
Hands and knees stuff there from Daniel Wood. Good work there to hold the ball in the area and prevent the Roosters from clearing it. So ball up to the centre half forward position as Gumeracha go towards the scoreboard.
Big Mummy fists the ball volley style.
Matters will be first in line. Worked off the ball by Armstrong. Here's a chance for Muster.
Deliberate.
Of the Cam variety. Yeah, it could be deliberate. It's the appeal for it. And I certainly got it. It's
Hannah. Class.
I reckon Cam Worcester probably won his time over again there as he sought the boundary line, and the appeal of the Gumeracha players, and Benny Hanna, no better man to have it. He's just his class and a great check side finish to kick his second goal of the quarter. Gumeracha's second of the quarter as well, so they just extend that lead. As I said, they just maintain that buffer, don't they, Goldie?
Yeah.
They get a bit of momentum going. Birdwood, the Magpies are good enough to blunt them as it goes there to 9-7 to 5-6. 88.9 FM, 8.5 minutes gone, third quarter.
So Gumeracha with a handy break once again. So it'll be Muster up against Armstrong in ruck. Matt Taylor, I should say, in ruck. High tackle, I believe. So free kick here for Gumeracha. Looking to extend their lead, heading in towards the final quarter. Up towards Mumford territory. Off hands. Good work there for the Roosters by Sam Green. Kicks it out towards the wing. And it's a free kick here to Gooden on his left boot. Just in front of the club rooms. Spots up Jared Jones in the shadows. In front of Roosters interchange bench. He goes towards inside attacking 50, but once again running back with the fly. Good mark by Redden. And Northern Magpies defence all day have held up strong whenever the Roosters have moved the ball forward, which has been a few times since quarter time. Jared Jones.
So go one-handed there.
Just wonder if he got the sun in the eyes there.
Yeah.
That'll be a boundary throw in. Centre wing. We have gone 5 minutes. 9 minutes, in the third term, and it's Gumeracha leading 9-7 to 5-6. So a handy 25-point break, but the breeze is going with the Northern Magpies in this third term, so the Roosters will be coming home with it. If they can keep the margin around that 4-goal buffer, they'll think there's still a chance.
Simon Worcester infringing that ruck contest, puts towards Macleay territory. He got one hand to it as the ball spills to the ground. There's a chance as they feed the ball out. Oh, great tackle there.
Gone, holding the ball.
Once again, that Magpies defence. Just holding third.
But on that occasion, Lockie Gooden with the holding ball.
So Lockie Gooden got leader from Macleay.
Big Jock, he's presented all.
Jock went to the goal front and then was allowed to run forward, and he's accepted that pass. So he's deep in the forward pocket. Right in the, I'd say right in the aim of the footy flex camera.
Since quarter time, Jock's been one of the best on the ground, that's for sure, presenting all across the ground.
So here's the chance here. The acute angle will be right behind him.
Right footer.
Jock Macleay towards the Mount Gould end.
That's a captain's goal. That's a captain's goal.
Pretty chirpy about that one. A great goal there by big Jock Macleay. His first of the afternoon. That just answers that bit of a surge the Magpies had at the other end of the ground. So at the 10.5 minute mark, it's 9-7 to 6-6.
Goal for goal.
Goal for goal here on the third quarter on Hills Footy Flicks.
And Hills Radio 88.9 FM. Roosters certainly still in this one.
So after Hannah kicked the first goal, Roosters counted through Jones. Hannah kicked the second one, and now Maclay's counted. So as Goldie said, goal for goal here. 10.5 gone.
Back in the middle, Muster up against Taylor. Taylor won that one, bringing it to ground level. This will be a tackle, strong tackle there by the Roosters, holding the ball directly in the middle of the ground. So next goal, very important as we head towards the 11-minute mark of the third term. 3-goal margin at the moment. And the Roosters will be coming home towards the favourable entry gate end. So with plenty riding on the outcome of this one, final spot on the line for both sides. So here we go, centre-half forward area basically for Northern Magpies. Once again, a stoppage.
Got a free there, but infringed high, but sometimes they pay him, sometimes they don't. Goldie, but umpire rule will come in and ball it up. So Muster, Taylor, just off balance is Big Taylor. Ball coming out here. Benny Chow leading the race for Gumeracha.
I think Big Mumford's off the ground, Pistols. Can't quite see him on the ground at the moment.
Gets the ball along the boundary line in direction of Wood, but it's out of bounds on the full. So Benji Barton will take the relieving free kick for Birdwood, deep in defence. Surveys what's on offer. Decides to go along the wing, outer wing area. Ball holds up in the breeze. Big Macleay at the front of the bus, puts up the big Dukes, takes a good strong mark.
Yeah.
Looked like he wanted to play on there. He's pinned in a tackle. And really, perhaps it was touched.
Dylan Gilbert at the moment playing full forward, and Aaron Trelopes also there, but no Mummy in the forward line for Gumeracha.
Well, he's only kicked the 1 goal for the day, but he has made a presence by being a bit of a target. So they seem to be able to cover it without him up there at the moment as they try to move the board forward. Matt Taylor, he's set upon a good tackle there.
There's some good sign here for the Roosters.
So good work there for the Roosters. That's Simon Worcester, taking a release free kick from
just
the opposite
slightly
end.
starting to get the upper hand, Birdwood.
So Worcester surveys what's on scene. Not a lot at the moment on offer.
Forward line's busy here.
Goes out wide towards that man.
Big Jock.
Big Jock McClay, this time at the back of the bus. It was the cock, in fact. Ball goes to ground. And umpire Hutchinson comes and balls it up. And you're quite right, Goldie. You can just sense if Birdwood could get another goal here. Just close that margin up to just under 3 goals. As I said, there's probably been a 19-point ball game most of the afternoon. At one stage, they're out to 20.
Well, here's a chance, though, for Gumeracha on the counter-attack. They got the ball in the middle of the ground. Danny Leith will collect it. Arches the back, kicks from 60. It's gone deep. Mummy would normally be down there, and Matters takes the mark.
Yeah, poor entry in the end. Aaron Trelaw led, but they sort of ignored him, and in there they just popped it up. Easy mark for Matters, who handballed it off to the run of Barton. He drives the Roosters deep from defence out towards Adam Bound. He gathers it, kicks around the body. Bouncing ball up there. Oh, well trapped for Gumeracha as they bring the ball back in. They've got a lead here. Wood,
cut off.
Chips in. Great play by the little back pocket player. Streams out of defence, puts it out.
Friends on, off he goes. Here we go.
Here the Roosters as Fred gets it. Arches the back, has a bounce on the member's side. Puts it the kick probably at the end was probably not the best for what he could have done with it. And it's bounced out of bounce. But an exciting passage of play and great interception by Benji Barton there, David.
So the Roosters are coming. They've got the ball at half forward. It's
Big Mumford just running along in front of us. It looks like he's had that thigh or ankle strapped.
Yeah, it looks like a hamstring. Right hamstring.
Does, yeah. He's a bit like a mummy. The mummy does look like a mummy.
A little bit ginger. Scotty Friend against 3 Gumeracha players. Gets a sweeping handball out towards the wing. Bit of a collision there. There's a Gumeracha player down. We'll keep an eye on that. Meantime, Gumeracha on the 1, 2, 3 handballs in the middle of the ground. Pressing the ball forward. Handball out towards a teammate there. Carpenter, I believe. Kick inside attack 50. And once again, the delivery not the greatest. It's gone out of bounds.
The delivery is just set this quarter. Obviously, the
Just
pressure's
break it,
lifted on
yeah.
that from Birdwood there. Goldie, more precise in the opening half. And it's just sort of dropped a little bit. The accuracy and the disposals. A couple of advances there have gone to no real result through poor kicking. So Birdwood will bring the ball back into play.
Well, at the moment...
So it's a boundary throw-in.
At the moment, 19 points. I reckon Brendan Lecker would be happy with that.
Scoreboard pocket favouring Gumeracha's end. Taylor, clever tap over the back. Birdwood defence working hard.
Here's a go. Roosters on the counter-attack.
Good work there by Worcester. Of the Cam variety, drives the ball back to intercept the ball.
Matt Prowse.
Gumeracha. They go backwards to find Armstrong, who was very busy in the first quarter. Kicked 2 goals. He goes for a long bomb towards the top of the goal square. Getting back there is Jed Russell. Ball's bouncing. Will it bounce through?
Bounce. No, minor score. Yeah, Mummy's still not on the ground, Pistols, after doing that little run through.
As you see, he's strapped up pretty tightly as Benji Barton brings the ball back in from full back. Finds a teammate out there in Brandon Ashby.
That right hamstring for Mumford. So
Ashby comes right across the goals, switches to the scoreboard pocket and back to Benji Barton, who did the initial kick in. He decides to run back.
Oh, he's back on, sorry. Big Mummy's back on. I see him now.
He's back on as Benji Barton, after a bit of a run, chips it forward, and they really didn't go that further forward as it's taken there by Jed Russell. So this time he goes with a longer kick. The wing area pack sets himself up early was Hannah, but the Fridge was the Birdwood player by the looks there. He got a resultant free kick, and it was Big Jock McClay.
Once again, Jock. He's presented all day, or since quarter time at least. So Jock McClay, half-back line, kicks up the wing, pack forms, number of players coming crashing in there off hands though. Tucker. Parker kicks towards the wing where Big McClay was, and it's gone out of bounds. So we'll take a bit of a breather here. 19 points the margin, pressing towards the 17-minute mark. So
just a real arm wrestle.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it, Goldie? Like Gumeracha are leading 9-7 to 6-6, but you just feel the Roosters are really in this game. The old cliche, next goal will be very important.
Yep.
Particularly in Birdwood's sense. Ruck duel. Armstrong wins the ball down. Pack level. Locked in there. Hannah sweeping out, gets the ball. He's set upon. Disposed.
Yeah.
Hurst chips the ball forward towards the direction of Trelaw.
Oh, sells some candy there.
Towards the top of the square, streaming out here. getting back was Russell, fumbled it. But,
doing well at the moment, Birdwood's defence.
Ken Muster is a Gumeracha player down behind play on the outer flank there, Gold. He doesn't look too good at the moment.
Copped a low blow.
Here's to Carpenter. He flicks the ball back towards the top of the square. Oh,
great collect.
Great,
this is important. That's important.
Matt Taylor finishes the work. That's some great work there by Dylan Gilbert as he trapped that ball and bounced up in the lower stomach area. So maybe preserving a certain area, and he got the ball out. And well, as we said, big Matt Taylor, good finish there. So Gumeracha just getting that buffer again, 10-7 to 6-6 with Matt Taylor, the big man, now resting up forward. Finished off some good work, and as Goldie said, Big Mummy back out in the field.
He did like that goal, Taylor. He put the arms up as soon as he kicked out in the left boot.
Bit of Johnny work.
Yeah, bit of Johnny. 6 to 10-7, as you said, Pistol. So a crucial goal there, as you said. The next goal was very important, and it's gone to the Gumeracha Northern Magpies, the home side. So 25 points to margin. Hannah shrugs one aside, kicks it to a centre forward. Mummy's there and takes a good mark overhead and brought it back down into his chest.
So this will be very interesting, this kick, Goldie. As you said, he's got
that right hamstring. Yeah.
That right hamstring very heavily strapped. So just see if he has the weight in the kick. It'd be some, 40, 45 metres out, directly in front, I'd suggest, towards the road scoreboard end. So only kicked the one goal in the first quarter. Had a few shots and sprayed them, so this is important to give a really good buffer here to Gumeracha. So the big man, the 8 steps as he comes in.
Right on 8. How's it?
Kicks it through nicely. You can tell by the reaction of Goldie. He loved it. Mummy loves it. The Magpies love it. So it's, good finish there. It's just giving that little bit of extra breathing space now. Gumeracha through the HCF Big Scott Mumford. He's second for the day. He's now gone to 63 for the season. I think he said the other night in the huddle his best haul was 64 for a season. So on track to better that's for sure. And he's
got to keep coming now, Birdwood, though. A few dejected players.
So 11-7 to 6-6. 18.5 minutes gone here, third term. Gumeracha Oval, Eads Oval for the call of the Wild here. Round 14, a very important game, Goldie.
Most important 2 goals of the match, you'd have to say. The last 2 have come inside a minute. So back in the middle, Birdwood will be coming home towards the favourable entry gate end, but at the moment it's going to be tough.
They got to within 19 points, I think, at one stage, Goldie. Now it's blown out to
31
points, as we said, 18.5 gone. So Birdwood will be looking to get a couple back before that three-quarter time siren when they'll come home with the breeze. But at the moment, it's
a bit of UFC work.
A bit of rock and roll, bit of WrestleMania stuff there, Goldie. Benny Hanna and
free kick
Hanna
for Gum.
Free kick.
Benny Hanna, he's always around the action, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Big Mummy presenting. It's gone over the top of
Taylor.
him. Last goal scorer, Taylor. 1-2. Good spoil by Matters. Brings it to ground level. Handball from Leith. Tight in the pocket. Is that Benny Hanna again?
No. It's actually young Michael Bednall on that occasion. Through for a minus score.
Hanna couldn't be everywhere.
No, but 32 points in favour of the Northern Magpies. The ball comes into Sam Green. Started very well, Green.
He's been all right. Left-footed.
Has faded a bit. Did kick a goal in the second term, though. So looking what's on offer, nothing much. So he goes long towards the members' side wing.
Jock's there.
Armstrong's there.
Holding on.
In French with his opponent, but play on said the umpire. Ball knocked towards the boundary line. Leading the race for the ball was Bobby Batstone, but beats him over the boundary line. So in the interchange gate area, there'll be a throw-in as the shadows start to drift across what's been a wonderful and pleasant day for football here at Gumeracha, Goldie.
Certainly has. Still right in at the Roosters. They trail by 31 points. Tommy Matters looks like he's limping to the interchange bench. So it'll be a stoppage on centre wing in between both interchange benches. Muster in ruck. Free kick here, though, for Birdwood.
Yeah, Panna grabbed hold of the Guernsey there. It was Benny Fife.
He's reversed it, is he?
Well, he's turned it around. Must have been a few words said. So they did have the free kick. Now it's gone reverse to
Hannah. Mumford.
They drive straight to the big... well, the big man comes storming through there. Handball.
Great tackle.
Great tackle there.
Daniel Wood.
So as I said, that tackling pressure by Gumeracha is fantastic here today.
First rate.
So throw in. Mumford up high, flicks the ball forward, direction taken by Barton. Second grab, he gives it across to Jed Russell. He's got space on the outer wing where he drives towards. The foot race is on here. Scott Friend, the racehorse.
Oh, it's a good battle, this one.
Leaf, I think it is. Ball goes to ground, locked in well, and Gumeracha doing well here.
Scotty Friend
He's set it by a couple of vicious Magpies. They're usually out and about in spring, not winter, but certainly they tackled him there and held the ball in. So well done to Gumeracha. And once again, that tackling and physical presence is fantastic.
So stoppage about 75 metres out from the goals for Gumeracha. Big Mummy, he's deep, but Birdwood moving the ball along the wing up towards the half-forward line. Pack forms. Is that a mark? No, it's not. Umpire says play on. Gumeracha trying to clear the ball. Socket forward, though, for the Roosters. There's an opportunity here at ground level if they're good enough. But once again, Gumeracha's defence holding up firm with Redden. Nice pass out of defence. And once again, Gumeracha moving the ball from end to end. Here's a chance. Opportunity to take a bounce. Big Mummy's on. Centering kick. Has he got it? Oh, push out, surely, against Worcester.
Yeah.
And a Big Mummy will go back from 40 metres out, 45-degree angle. And Gumeracha's movement was scintillating.
Great work. Towell was involved, started with Redden in defence, and then Michael Bednall grabbed the ball on the flank.
Centering pass.
Blades away, lifted the eyes and saw the Mummy was on the charge on the opposite side and just put it out in front of him and infringed by Worcester. So big Mumford. The opportunity here, big Scotty Mumford, the chance to get back-to-back goals, and he's third for the afternoon.
3 in a row for the Gumeracha. This would be 3 in a row.
Yes, it would be, yeah.
After Birdwood got it back to 19 points.
That's 3 over the last 4.5 minutes. So
crucial period in the match. Big Mummy off the ground. Now an opportunity to kick 2 in the last 3. Oh, yes, Mummy, and he does the double cobra.
So Scott Mumford, as Goldie called, has converted consecutive goals for the Magpies. And more importantly, they're 5th for the quarter. So they've extended the lead now. They go to 12-8 to 6-6. So 38-point margin here. 22, nearly 23 minutes gone.
Yeah, last 3 goals, most important for the match.
I do suggest the breeze might have actually dropped a little bit here, Goldie.
Looks like it.
Swirling as they were across the other side of the ground. So what breeze Bird would hope to work home with might have been deflated a little bit. So they've got their work cut out. As I said, 38-point margin here, back in the centre. Ball comes down. Birdwood, what can they do? Once again, it's good work in the centre there by Gumeracha, but ball held up there. Benny Pfeiffer in there. Good tackle for Birdwood. So umpire Hutchison will come in and ball up once again.
Just near the centre cricket pitch. Northern Magpies have been very impressive today. They have been challenged in periods, but have answered every challenge. Here's a chance once again. 1, 2, 3 handballs. Dodging around. Look like Taylor with the kick out towards the wing. 1-on-1 battle. Well worked there. Barton in the middle of the ground. Good mark.
Benny Partridge.
By Partridge. He goes the shorter pass out towards the halfback flank.
Jed Russell.
Russell goes up the wing. Here's a chance for Green on his left boot. Goes towards Jock McClay. Paddles the ball on as a free kick here for Big Jock.
On the ground there was Big Jock. As the siren goes, he's going to try a shot. He's going to try a blighty here, Goldie, maybe. Just goes back and has a shot.
He's got onto it.
Working, but certainly not the distance. Is it gone through? Is that registered behind?
No, off hands, but no. So at 3/4 time, it's Gumeracha 12-8 to Birdwood 6-6. Birdwood did pick it back towards 19 points in that third term, but the last 3 goals for the quarter coming to Gumeracha, 2 to Big Mumford, who spent some time off the ground, got strapped, came back on the ground, kicked 2 crucial majors, and Gumeracha looked to have this one locked away at 3/4 time, but Birdwood will be coming home with a breeze if there is one left in this final quarter.
So as the teams gather for the 3/4 time huddle, no doubt Gumeracha with the tails up, but Birdwood we've seen, last week they were at 3/4 time and Kersbrook produced a 10-goal last quarter. This time it'll be the aim of Birdwood to do similar as they trail by 38 points 3/4 time, 12-8 to 6-6. You're on the call of the Wild. We'll be back for the last quarter shortly here on Hills Radio 88.9 FM.
Scott Mumford here from Gumeracha Footy Club, listening to Hills Radio 88.9 FM.
Yes, it's only fitting we're brought back by Big Scott Mumford, who played such a key role for his side during that third quarter just completed, kicking 2 late goals, helping the Magpies to a 12-8 6-6 advantage, 38 points in front at three-quarter time, and well coached Richard Hurst got his boys out and just in front of us here in the commentary spot at Gumeracha Oval. And
both
what
coaches
would he be saying, Goldie?
Yeah, well, both coaches very vocal here, Pistols, as we watch them in action. Realise there's plenty riding on the line. I guess the message from Brendan Lecker would be take it on, move it forward as quickly as possible as they trail by 38 points. But number of Gumeracha coaching staff and supporters around the huddle, they're sensing a final spot up for grabs here at three-quarter time, and what a feat that would be after they finish bottom last couple of years and back into the finals. And the form they've shown today, they could do some real damage if they get there. But Birdwood still in this, but we'll need to get the momentum going from the start of this all-important final quarter. Big Jock McClay's been important in the last couple of quarters.
Three-quarter time as go around the grounds, Goldie. Mount Barker 6'9", Mount Lofty 6'7". So ring dinger over there at Arkaba Oval at Heathfield. So we'll try and bring you some more updates as this game progresses. But over here at Eads Oval in Gumeracha, it's the home side turning for home, 38 points. Advantage, 12-8 to 6-6.
Big Simon Muster, he's playing deep to start this final quarter along with the Cox there. Centre half forward, looks like Brandon Ashby. Big Jock McClay's in there. So need some goals here, the Roosters, to get us going.
As the ball starts the last quarter, once again straight away there's a pack infringement. Players over the ball, and umpire rule will come in and recommence play. So 38 points. Brendan Lecker, as we know him pretty well, he would have been, a bit disappointed with his side's performance, but they're a pretty talented side, so let's see what they can pull out in this last 25 minutes of football. In this case, it's Gumeracha going forward. Chance here for Benji Barton to reverse the trend for Birdwood. Gumeracha with the ball, looks like it's Hurst. Wheels round on his right foot, puts him to mummy territory. The big fella out in front takes a good strong grab.
No, off hands.
Off hands, but
Crumbs
controls
his
the
own
ball,
work.
runs around on his left. Feeds it to the leader,
Great
Armstrong
vision.
in the pocket. Will he get there in time? Bouncing ball. Assisted by Leaf, I think, a teammate there, or is it Wood? Ball comes out there. Armstrong once again closer to the boundary line with the ball, and finally it's bundled over the boundary line. So the worst scenario for Bird would be see Gumeracha get an early goal here, would just to make that task so much harder. Goldie is a trail by 38 points.
Boundary throw and inside attacking 50 for the Northern Magpies. Leading by 38 points. Hacked out towards the wing. Big Jock McClay's out there. Fends off his opponent, but good work by Taylor. Handballs to a running teammate. Looked like Benny Hanna, but Birdwood, here's a chance. Big Jock gets the hands. Kicks from about 70. Inside attacking 50 and finds a fellow big forward in Muster. So Simon Muster will go back from outside attacking 50. Looking to move the ball on quickly here. Big Muster from outside 50. He's really a thumping kick, and that's made the distance, has it? No. Touched on the line according to the goal umpire.
Yeah, Cam Redden just getting his fingers to it. Another edge, I reckon it would have cleared him for a goal. But minor score result, so the margin back to 37 points. 2 minutes into the final term, so certainly like the man with the wheelbarrow, the job really in front of the Birdwood Roosters at this stage.
37 points.
So Cameron Redden bring the ball back into play, undecided, decides to go to the outer side wing. Player out there. Carpenter goes backwards to Big Taylor, who sends a big boot along the wing area. Out there, Hanna all on his own. How that happens, I don't know. So it's a bit of shimmy work. Gets the ball back here to the run of the top.
He's directing traffic, Hanna. He's pointing to the cock there
so
where he wanted him to go.
There, as Goldie said, Hanna, just the general in the midfield.
Mumford
go further field to Armstrong. Got his Dukes to it. Spilled it. Taken there by Daniel Wood. He has a kick around the corner. Bounce. And I think it's just clipped the post.
Would have been one of the goals of the day. Great team football once again from Gumeracha, using the outer side, and Hanna determining where his players were running to, just leading from the front.
So it looks like Benji Barton, designated kicker in, brings the ball back in for the Roosters. Over to the big man, Taylor got his hands to it, ball spilled to the ground level. Armstrong in there, hands and knees style. Big Taylor in there as well. Finally, Walfield brings the ball out for Birdwood to a teammate there. They drive the ball forward. Bound.
Eludes all of them.
Taken there by forward. Coming through was Matt Prowse, who kicked the second goal of the game. Drives it forward towards the Magpies forward line. Caught in the pocket there. Stacks on the mill. Umpire rule comes in and balls up, some 45 metres out from Gumeracca's goal, and they're kicking to the Mount Gould end in this deciding final turn.
So the ball, left half forward flank for Gumeracha. Certainly got the upper hand in this big clash for 5th spot. Snap out of the pack.
But,
it's a free kick on the line here for Gumeracha, is it?
He's called a free kick.
Or is it gone? What's he called? What's the goal? Oh, it's a goal. I guess it's a goal. So Northern Magpies, they strike first in the final term.
Try and sort out who kicked that one, Goldie. Out of the mire there. Perhaps it was Dylan Gilbert because they're all getting around him. But anyway, what the main thing is that it's another goal for Gumeracha and just extends that margin. And surely you'd think that got to
that's the last
mortgage
4
on the game now.
Last 4 for them. As Birdwood closed the margin towards 3 goals midway through that 3rd term, but the last 4 goals of the match for Gumeracha, and as Pistol said, certainly have got the upper hand in this big clash.
11-minute mark of the 3rd term for the Roosters, Goldie.
Great tackling, but it's a free kick here for Birdwood. At centre-half back, looking to move the ball on quickly. Out towards the wing, Big Jock McLeod presenting once again, takes a driving chest mark on the wing. Outer side wing, goes towards centre-half forward. Finds a teammate there. Forward. Kick inside attacking 50, goes deep. 2-on-1 here for the Roosters. But it's rushed through, minus score by Jimmy Treblow. And Redden will bring the ball back in. So Redden goes towards the half-back flank, finds Matty Prowse right in front of us here, the broadcasting half-back flank towards the entry gate end. So Prowse, short pass, barely 15 metres. In fact, it's a play on and almost holding the ball. Not boundary throwing, just outside attacking 50.
Goldie, Hurst just walked over the boundary line. He was under pressure from the cock. But, umpire says a boundary throw-in, so they reset themselves. The Big Jock up against Taylor. Ball comes to ground. Pfeiffer in underneath it. Hurst fed the ball out. Turn working hard there. Finally, the ball kicked back inside by Brandon Aspey for the Roosters. There's a chance top of the goal square. Muster's first to get there. Can he get it? Cleverly puts that into the direction of Jones. Tight angle. He loses the ball in a good tackle there by Parker. And ball spills over the boundary line. So a bit of a let off there for Gumeracha defenders. As Birdwood desperately pushing to get a first goal on the board since the 11-minute mark of the 3rd term.
Inside attacking 50 here for the Roosters, but once against Prowse. It's smothered though. Jared Jones, is it? Tight in the pocket. Quick handball out towards a teammate on his left, and that's ricocheted off out of bounds. And we're boundary throwing inside attacking 50 here. 7 minutes gone. 6-8 to 13-10.
They just look a bit more organised, don't they, Gumeracha?
Oh, good team performance. As I said at half-time, it's one of the best team performances I've seen all year.
Oh, great tap by Taylor down the throat of Benny Towell. Runs out of defence, puts towards the lead on the wing here, and a good contested mark taken out there by Bednall.
No passengers.
No, good team effort, as you said. Bednall runs around the man to mark, puts a high ball towards centre forward. They gather up.
Push out. Surely. Yep. Danny Leith.
There in Oakley.
Danny Leith with the kick inside attacking 50. Who's down there? Armstrong, the first goal scorer of the match. Oh, he's got no right. Oh, jeez, what a clever pass that was on his left.
Don't know if that was intended, but
we'll say it was.
Clever off the outside of the boot, inside of the boot. He's had a teammate there, Detot, I think it is, Remy Detot. But Armstrong just grabbed the ball and just wheeled around.
Yep, on his left. On his left. It's a hard kick, that one.
So Remy Detot already kicked a goal early in the game.
Good goal. Likes that.
So 8 minutes gone, final turn, and you could almost assess now the score sitting at 14 goal 9 to 6 goal 8. Gumeracha just going further ahead here. And, well, Birdwood could their finals campaign be on a tight road. Yeah, so next week Gumeracha playing Meadows, and you'd expect that they will be favourites for that. And of course the game will be covering on a call with the Wild, and yet another elimination final for Birdwood as they journey to Thunder Park to take on Ironbank. So Birdwood very much with the job ahead of them, Goldie, as they look like this one's gone.
It does look that way at the moment, Pistols. In the middle of the ground. Handballing the ball towards centre half forward. The Roosters have got it, but once again, Gumerac's defence holding up strong. They flick the ball out towards the wing, trying to push the ball forward. Chance going up here for Gumeracha. Quick hands, great movement again. Northern Magpies are moving forward, pressing into space. Who we got here? It's gone for goal. It's a minus score, so the Northern Magpies get a point. And they go further in front. 14-11, is it? To 6-8?
14-10.
14-10 now to 6-8.
So 8 goals, 2 50-point margin, Goldie. And round the ground, Onka Valley 9-9, Echunga 12-5. So the Valley Bulldogs, perhaps their finals aspirations also slipping away in that game at Belhanna.
Benny Hanna with the kick inside attacking 50, and it's camped at about 45 metres out now from Northern Magpies goal. There'll be a stoppage here. 45 metres out from Northern Magpies goal, trying to get their 15th major, the Northern Magpies. They've kicked the last 5 goals of the match, after Birdwood closed the margin towards 3 goals midway through that third term. Last 5 goals of the match, the Northern Magpies, and they've got one hand firmly secured now in the finals.
They've pretty much held sway all day, Goldie. They were 27 points up at quarter time, 19 at half time, increased it to 38. Now they sit 50 points. So, as I said, they kicked a goal in the first 53 seconds of the game and have virtually had the momentum since.
I suppose we should start having a think about leading contributors for them.
Well, as you said, it's a full-round team effort. Everyone's contributed at some stage during this game. But as you said, MVP time coming up after the game. So, we have to put the thinking caps, man. Meanwhile, the ball locked in another pack situation on the outer side half-forward flank area as Gumeracha go towards the Mount Gould end. As the Shadows just about reaching the halfway mark, cricket pitch area of the ground, and what's been a magnificent winter's day out here, and over in magnificent condition and great hospitality out here as well from the Gumeracha Football Club. We thank them very much, and our inaugural visit out here on Call of the Wild.
Free kick
Birdwood
here.
driving the ball forward, wing area, racing hard Cam Red, and big Jock McClay provides a bit of soccer action as he hacks the ball out of the air. But it bounces over the boundary line, the forward pocket here, so he gained about 40 metres with that soccer-style strike.
So the ball camped inside the attacking 50 for the Roosters. It's going to be difficult now for them. 6-8 to 14-10. And it's 11 minutes in this final term. Last 5 goals of the match to Gumeracha. Boundary throw-in, inside attacking 50. Here's a chance, off hands. Once again, Gumeracha should clear their defence. It's held up well all day. Well, you notice something there, Pistols, behind the play.
Yeah, let's say an errant forearm, and young Remy de Tot certainly not happy with the attention. As Trollope gets the ball down. He's recovered de Tot as he gets that clearance. Ball bouncing on the outer side wing. First to get there will be Leith, but the ball eludes him over the boundary line. So, what have we done? Coming out the 12-minute mark, we just think the sting has definitely gone out the game.
Certainly has.
50-point lead.
Shadow across the ground now, as you said, half the ground in a bit of shade. Last time I was here for it was a final a few years ago. It's just beautiful deck today, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep, as the ball comes out here to the runner, de Tot. He's been busy this last couple of minutes. Ball up here to another guy who's been a pretty good performer in Daniel Wood at centre half forward.
Big Mummy
goes towards the Big Mummy, got his hands to it.
Off hands, brilliantly crumbed.
Brilliantly crumbed.
Oh, look at the pace. Missed.
He's missed it, and I'll tell you what, they got some pretty slick movers, Gumeracha, when the ball hits the deck. Yeah, that was Bednall again. So they just stretch that lead out even further.
So did you say Echunga were winning?
Echunga, yes, Echunga. It was 12-5 to 9-9. So the Doggies not without a chance, but they'll need to extract the finger, so to speak, as ball out wide. Prowse
cut off.
One-handed. Comes down here to Leith on his right foot. Tries to hook it around his body. Here's Armstrong coming out and accepts the mark. And, full toe dodge as he steamed towards that ball. So
great work by
Armstrong.
Leith.
kicked 2 goals in the opening 9 minutes of the game.
Oh, a bit too easy here.
Wheels around, tries a check side, but pulled it too far, so through for a minor score. So.
Oh, a bit of push and shove in the forward pocket here. Just a little bit of feeling coming up in this last quarter.
13 minutes gone, Goldie. In this stage, Gumeracha have added 2-goal 4 to just 2 behind, so it just shows you the margin could be far greater if they had their kicking boots on, which is probably would give a full reflection on how they dominated the game. It's Birdwood. Mark taken there by Benny Pfeiffer, half-back position for Roosters.
So Pfeiffer with the ball, defensive 50.
Goes backwards,
goes
dangerous
forward.
Kick.
Oh. Put this one down.
I tell you what, that was Daniel Wood. A bit of push and shove there, Pfeiffer not like that, but Brett McLean certainly made a meal of that, and Wood just seized on it, took the spoils, grabbed the ball and grubbled it through for a dagger into the heart. That saw those type of goals. Goldie?
Yeah. Fat lady's going to be singing now, Pistols, that's for sure. 15 goals, 10 to 6-8, sorry. And the Northern Magpies going along strongly now. They've kicked, how many of the last goals in a trot now?
Six on the trot.
6 on the trot. So it's 3 goals to margin midway through that third term.
Scoreboard a little bit, it's actually, I make it 15 goal 12.
15-12, all right, to 6-8.
Put the numbers on the wrong
last 6 goals of the match to the Northern
6-8.
Magpies. Was 3 goals to margin, but now Gumeracha going along with it strongly. Last 6 goal scorers, Pistols, for the match.
Yeah, been Taylor, 2 to Mumford, Gilbert, DeTot, and then that brilliant finish just then by Wood for the Gumeracha.
Been a few intercept goals, hasn't there, today for Gumeracha across that forward line 50.
So Gumeracha extend their ascendancy this season. This will be the second time they've beaten them in the 2 meetings this year. They're a long-time rival. So and good signs for Gumeracha as the ball driven forward here. Pushed on it was Bednall. Bouncing ball here comes to Jones. He's tried pretty hard for the Roosters. Gets out to another hard try.
He's been all right,
Green gets it in there, sets a teammate up. Handballs to no one in particular. De Kock coming in. Just goes to ground as he's bundled over the boundary line there.
So the ball 70 metres out from goals. The sun starts to dim behind the trees.
Just thinking it's starting to get a little bit chilly there in the shade, but it's been a pleasant, perfect afternoon, that's for sure.
Oh, good slap on. Oh, he chopped one in the chops there, Green.
Yeah, taken by Browse. Gets to the run here of Hurst. He drives out towards centre half forward here. Camped under it was Big Mumford. He's spoilt as Redden helps Green up. An accidental clash they had just a second ago. Ball coming, here's Armstrong again, comes out to meet the ball, ground level, dives on it, good work, good persistence coming in. Wood is lurking, we know the magic he can pull out of his hat, but finally clearance kicked by Birdwood out here and finds Adam Bound. Bound's got Green out here on his wing, the members side wing, takes it in front of the pavilion, sets off, further afield, got a lead here from Jones. Drops what he should have taken, that probably just emphasised. Well done, Jared Jones, get the ball in and followed up his own play.
No.
Kick a goal, son, kept yourself in glory, but it's offline. Deserved the goal, good effort by Jared Jones, but I was just going to say a mark he should have taken, just the confidence perhaps dropped in the Roosters outfit at this stage, Goldie.
Looks that way, Pistols. Last 6 goals of the match for Gumeracha, taken by Benny Hanna.
I tell you, this man might be high.
He can do it on right or left, can't he? Moves the ball on quickly. He's just dictating terms here.
Towel,
left footer. Goes towards centre half forward. Tack on the ball there. Gumeracha. Danny Leith hanging around the action once again.
There's Max Scully bouncing around like a rubber ball there. But just good work by Tao. He's just mopped up everything in defence today, Goldie. So Gumeracha.
Very impressive, Gum. I mean, we've seen the top sides of the Div 2 competition and they are right up there.
Armstrong flips the ball out wide.
Danny Leith, tight the pot.
The excitement machine.
Tight on the boundary, Danny.
Long bomb towards the top of the square. I tell you what, Mumford gets back there, but getting back also Birdwood in the last line of defence.
Probably could have centred that one.
Relieving Mark. They drive it out further field to Benny Pfeiffer. Will he keep the ball in play as he stumbles over the boundary line? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, Big Mummy not happy with that kick.
So he
just wanted it probably centred towards the goal square a little bit better. It's part of that team footy, I guess, from Gumeracha.
Absolutely. So boundary throw in. Left forward pocket, kicking towards the Mount Gould in the last quarter. Gumeracha. Armstrong flicks it over the back of his head towards Hanna. It's dispossessed though as Birdwood Roosters clear the ball up towards Big Jock McClay. Out bodies Bobby Mapston. Oh, good work, Bobby Mapston. Second effort.
Well done.
Ground level, he held the ball in the area long enough for the cavalry to arrive and help him. Meanwhile, Birdwood do get the ball out here to the run of Friend. Puts it further field, the corridor. Ball will bounce. Well, it sit nice as it does. And a run-in goal for Lockie Gooden. And, good work. We haven't seen enough of that this afternoon, that's for sure, from the Roosters, as they raise their 7th goal of the afternoon, Goldie, through the HC of Lockie Gooden.
Correct.
Took them 18 minutes of the final quarter to get the first goal this particular period. So
break the Gumeracha run of 6 in a row, 6 goals in a row. And,
so Gumeracha, I make them
18 minutes gone in the final term.
15 goals, 12 I make it to 7 goal 9. Whichever way you look at it, a comprehensive and confidence-boosting win to the Northern Magpies. And they will go a game clear now in 5th spot.
So back in the middle. Can the Gum get a few more goals before they close it out here at home? But it's Birdwood from the centre clearance, inside attacking 50. It's gone deep. Gooden. Great mark overhead. Kind of
struck a purple patch.
Yeah, brought the ball into his lap.
In the shadows of the post.
So Lockie Gooden, talented youngster. Left footer. Goals for Birdwood. So back-to-back goals for the Roosters. And they kick their 8th for the match.
So 8-9 plays 15-12 here at Eads O in Gumeracha. And as we said, emphatic win for the
sun-drenched
home side. Sun-drenched nest here for the Northern Magpies. As Goldie said, the sun about to disappear over Mount Gould as we come back into the centre. So a little bit 5-6 minutes left in this game. So the Magpies will be keen to push that margin out again over 50 points if they can. Here's that man, Hannah, the general in the midfield. Handballs off to the run of Tao. Benny Tao, a mung kick as he was pushed as he got rid of it.
Hannah.
Good enough comes to Detot.
Detot
pushes it forward in the direction up there. Oh, good trap up there. So the machine looked like it was Lockie Carpenter there, pushing the ball further field.
Oh, good intercept.
Get involved, moves around on that left foot, got boot to ball, but through for a minor score. So Gumeracha 15-13 to 8 goal 9.
8-9. So Birdwood.
Jared Jones.
They'll be 6th position after this round.
Bendy Barton on it, kicks the ball back in. Big fly there, comes off hands. Going to the ground there, it's Birdwood players that holding the ball. Play on, says the umpire. Scott Friend wheels his way out, gets it to a teammate, who in turns gets it to the run here of
1, 2, 3. Ends with Scotty Friend with the cricket pitch. Goes towards the forward line. Gooden collects the ball. Looking dangerous at the moment, Lockie Gooden. Just get the last 2 goals. He keeps the ball inside attacking 50.
Perhaps they need another couple of quarters.
Yeah, they're coming now, the Roosters, but just
slowly.
A little bit too late.
4th quarter. Jed Russell.
Good mark. Once again, typifying Northern Magpies' defence work. Great mark there by Jack Parker in defence.
Playing in front all day, and as Goldie said, gets the benefit. So Parker drives it the wing area right in front of our commentary spot, setting himself Bednall.
Lockie Gooden.
Comes to hand, he's good enough to get the ball back. Gives it here to a teammate in Bobby Mapstone. Drives towards the pavilion
looking
side
for touch.
Wing. Bounce.
Finds it.
Trying to keep it in. There was Detot, but the ball beat him over the boundary line. So a throw-in will occur right on the interchange gate area at Gumeracha Oval.
So Taylor in ruck. Brings it down to Danny Leith. Arches the back. Handball over the top. He's got a teammate there running for him in Wood. Goes towards the centre-half forward area. Off hands. Gumeracha crummers are there. Oh, brilliantly crummed.
Max Scully.
Yeah. Umpire's deemed a free kick here. Is it going for Scully?
I think it's come back to him, yeah. But very agile growing over the little fella.
He's looking for maybe a runner here to kick a goal, but he's going to go back. Oh, he's got it. Oh, well, just in a paddock here. Easy mark.
Carpenter, I'd suggest.
So Carpenter will go back from a 45-degree angle. Big mummies behind the goals, just telling him where to kick it.
So yet to kick a goal this afternoon, Lockie Carpenter, but he's been pretty handy up the forward line. As Goldie said, 45 out, sets it on its way. We'll get the legs.
Minor
touched
score.
Off the hands.
Hit the post.
Yeah, rushed. So just a minor score for Gumeracha. They've kicked 3 goals 6 now this term to 2 goal 3. and have a quite a substantial lead.
Yeah, the Div 2 final series will be very interesting this year. Really, any of the top 5 sides on their day, from what we've seen.
Yep, absolutely. Which is the way it should be, I guess. It's Birdwood moving the ball out. Big fly there by Hannah.
Crumbs his own
ball.
work.
Well
That's
done, Benny Hannah. He'd be high in the MVP award. Puts it towards Armstrong. Was he infringed there?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, said the umpire. A bit of chopping of the sleeves. Of course, in the long sleeve, distinctive long sleeves. Matty Armstrong. So opportunity here for him to kick his 3rd goal. Kicked 2 in the first quarter.
Just might sneak out here, I reckon, or is he going to go for the drop
Once
punt?
again, the footy flicks camera will be right over his shoulder, so it'll give us an accurate
He might
view.
come out here, or he'll go with the deliberate.
So Armstrong. Will he run round, or he'll just try and thread it?
I reckon
Tight
he'll
angle.
come around.
Left forward pocket, Mount Gould end.
No, it's gone with the left foot
footer.
drop punt.
He's kicked that straight, but
Missed it.
not straight enough. Through for a minor score. So Gumeracha move on to 15 goal 15. All the 15s. Well in charge here. 8 goal 9. So Benji Bart has the shadows lengthen across the ground. Goes straight up the centre. Daniel Woods there. The top was good. It's ball spilt. Cameron Redden, as he's done.
He's
all
been
afternoon,
very good.
Rebounds well. Gets there to a teammate.
Danny Leith, he's
gets
been
on the
very
machine,
good.
Curls the little one back deliberately, looking for Armstrong. Ball spills in the pocket. Coming out there with Barton. Overruns it. Handball comes
Just
in to Max
persistence
Scully.
once again from
Gets
Gumeracha.
it back into Armstrong. He's trying to work it ball forward. Pat Gabbers tantalisingly close to the goal face. Ball's held in there, and well, they've been under pressure all afternoon, haven't they? The Birdwood defence, Goldie.
So the Northern Magpies have got the ball here, 15 metres out, directly in front of their goal. Opportunity. It's deep inside attacking 50. Clearing kick out towards the boundary line. It's gone out of bounds. In fact, it's out of bounds on the full. So a kick here for the Birdwood Roosters. Disappointing day for them, Pistols, with the season on the line. And that first term really catch-up football after that.
Absolutely, as I said, 5-3 to 1 goal, and that goal was kicked the 20-minute mark, so it took them a long time to get on the board, and by that time the horse was halfway down the main street, so to speak, bolting away. The Magpie had swooped with great effect as they transfer the ball across here. Looks like it's taken by Green.
Jock's
had his
barking
moments.
for it.
He's got Big Jock on the lead and honours that. Big fella takes the big mark, puts it towards the top of the square.
Muster.
Good grab by the other big man in Muster. Handballs on to Cock, and he races in and scores another goal. That's his second for the afternoon. But all too late, she cried, as we approach the 24.5-minute mark.